Hello, this is Ashley from Ashley Murray Plans, and this is going to be a video today just going over how I'm going to be using my Petite Planner Folio system and just some of the different things that I have in there and how I'm going to spend my time using it each morning. So what I have here is the Petite Folio. In here I have 4 different things. I have 3 journals and 1 Petite Planner. So I'm going to share all those with you, but I just wanted to kind of go over. So I'm going to be doing something called Take 20 and 20. So I'm going to be taking 20 minutes or so in 2020 to just start every morning fresh and just ready to go and just plan my day out and kind of put myself first. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll know that this is something that I typically do every day as it is. I get up around 4. I enjoy my cup of coffee while I do my morning Bible study, and from there I will fill out my Petite Planner, so my daily planner, so that I can kind of see what I have going on for the day, and then I'll just kind of tackle anything that I have going on that I want to start that morning. So that's essentially what I'm going to be doing in 2020 as well. I'm just changing things up just slightly to get just a little bit more done in the morning. So I'm just going to jump right in and show you guys what I got going on. So here's the folio. This particular one is like almost like a gray charcoal. I'm not really sure how to describe it. It's beautiful. They actually do not have this one on the site. This was something that we got in the winter seasonal surprise box. So unfortunately, if you really like this one is not available to order, but they have a ton of different ones online. I just placed an order the other day and I got a blush pink, or like a ballet pink. It's so pretty. I can't wait to get it. And I actually had it personalized down at the bottom. That'll be my like 3rd or 4th folio, and I haven't had them personalized yet, so I'm pretty excited about that. And I have this cute little charm Inspire. I might try to get a couple more of these in the next coming I don't know, like month or so, maybe the next time I submit an order. So within here, like I said, I have 4 different planners, or 4 different books that I'm going to be using in here, and I'll just kind of go over them one by one. I'll try not to make this video too long. So first, I could not find these on the website the other day when I was trying to place my order, but I have this, I didn't look that hard honestly, but these cute little plastic, it's like a plastic insert that goes through here. So I meant to bring these down with me, but behind most of the Petite planners, there are little stickers. Like this is for the daily planner, and then I mean they come in all of them. So here, let me just take it out and show you actually. So you can just put these in here so they don't get ruined, which is actually really nice. I sometimes when I place these Petite orders, I will order more than just what comes in there. Oh, I really should have done this ahead of time. So there you go. So those don't get ruined. They're right in there. And then I don't have any of these secured in here, so let me just move them. And then over here I have all my different freebies that came in some of the different kits that I've ordered from and such, so I really like that. And then over here, so like I said, this is on the Erin Condren website. I just couldn't find them last night, so I don't know if they don't sell them anymore, or maybe I just didn't look very hard, but I love having these here. They're just quick and easy to have, and they're, you know, in a safe spot on the go, so I like that. All right, so here are the 4 different little notebooks that I'm going to be using. They're not too thick. Each of these have a little slot. I'll put these back in at the end of the video so you can see exactly how they lay and how they look in here. But this is the Petite, so let me move this stuff out of the way. So the first one that I have in my lineup is going to be the Daily Petite Planner, and this is, they come in 3-month periods. So this is going to be for January through March, and it they come in different colors and such for each quarter, I guess you could say. So I'm going to just kind of dive right in and show you how I personally use it, and then what my plans are to use it going forward. So here is a look just at like somehow I might do it a little bit differently depending on the day. So I always, typically my day always looks like this. I just realized I didn't write morning routine there, but this is how my day typically looks. So I start my day off, I've been doing 4 a.m. lately, but usually I get up around 4:30, start my morning routine, leave the house on I was off this day, so I left the house around 7. I went to my favorite coffee spot. I had a pulmonary test this day. I went house hunting. So anyways, this is just kind of how I lay my day out, especially on my off day. I go all the way down and use like this whole slot. But on a day like this day, where I'm spending most of my day at work, when I'm working 9 or 10 hours, I don't necessarily feel like I need to fill all this out just to put like work from here to there. So I do it a little differently. So I got my morning routine here, work here, and then all the different things that I have going on. And this is just a little reminder that our inspection report was coming back. Some of the to-do list items that I had here. This is a sticker that I got from Cat Sticker Studio that I'm enjoying using in this little hexagon. I haven't found exactly how I like to use this, but this is, I think, is a good idea. I'm not really sure what the point of like having this is. I guess maybe just to see your full month at a glance, but that's probably not my favorite thing there, but it's fine. So like I said, this is something that I fill out every day. And this is what I'm going to be starting my mornings out with. When I get up, I'll make my cup of coffee. I'm going to grab my Petite Folio system, sit down. I'm going to knock out my plan for the day. And that's going to keep me clear and focused on what's really important to me and what my priorities are for the day, and not help me it'll help me from just being busy and just kind of keep me focused on being or getting done exactly what I need to get done. So this should take me no longer than 5 minutes. I'll start out with something like this. I'll just put the times down, morning routine, work, and then whatever else I have going on at night. And then just thinking about what needs to get done around the house, I'll just jot that down real quick. Sometimes I like to doodle. Sometimes I like to find a fun sticker. It just depends on my mood. But that should take no longer than 5 minutes. So then when I'm going to move into the next couple things, I'm not focused on, like, oh, shoot, I don't want to forget to do this. I don't want to forget to do that. And if I do happen to remember that within the next book or two that I'm on, I can just quickly go back and jot that down so that it's not something that A, I'm thinking about and not focusing on what's in front of me, or B, that I don't forget it entirely. All right, so that should take no longer than 5 minutes. Next we have the self-care journal. I think this one is so pretty. So this is the Blooms version, I think, and it is actually not available right now in this one, I don't think. Oh, no, this one's available in this one. It's the next one that's not available in this print. So anyways, this is the self-care journal. So we're gonna open it up and take a peek real quick. So sorry, I'm trying to center this without being obnoxious. So this is a self-care petite journal. In here, it just has some really nice things to read on, like help you be encouraged, just really push you to put yourself first. Maybe not all day, but you can afford to do 5 minutes in the morning to kind of lay out your ways that you're going to take care of yourself. So this is what every single week starts out with. So for me, I will be filling this out Sunday morning. It's going to give me a chance to look at the week. So this week, this is kind of what I want to focus on. This is how I'm going to take care of myself this week. So self-care this week. And then it gives me a spot to put how I need support and what support looks like for me. So this is your compass, or like you're just like giving yourself a North Star, I guess you could say, like something that you're focused on, something that you can go back to and see if your priorities are aligning with it for the week, for self-care. And you just fill that out once a week. And then they have 7 pages for you to fill out something every day. So how I'm going to do this is a little bit different. I want to do this for the day before. If you're a night owl, you might do some of the stuff at night. So you might do your planner for the next day at night. You might fill this out for the current day that you're on. The next one I'm going to go over, you might do that as well. I am a morning person. When I get off work, I like to just spend that time with my kids. I don't really want to have to worry about pulling that thing back out again, unless it's something that's just kind of bothering me and I don't want to forget about it. I'll pull my petite planner out, but I go to bed right after the kids go to bed, so there's really not a ton of time. And then I'm spending any of that other time with my husband that I have before I go to bed, so I just would rather do this in the morning. So let's just say that I did this, this is today. Let's just say it's Monday, okay? So on Sunday, I would have filled this out. So I would have filled this out, and then for Sunday, I would have picked out a positive thought that I want to have. And then when I wake up Monday, I'm going to fill this out. So how was my mood yesterday? What did I sleep like the night before? How did I take care of myself today? And then what are some other ways that I took care of myself today? So when I filled this out on Monday for Sunday, I put so-so for my mood. Wasn't great, but it wasn't bad. I logged how I slept. I didn't remember my dreams. And this day I didn't really take care of myself in any other way. When I work, I typically don't have, sometimes maybe I'll get a coffee or like just take a break when I need it. So that could be something that I jot down there. Or maybe, you know, took a walk, or I don't know, whatever that looks like for myself. I could write that there. So there's 7 pages of this. So you have one for every single day of the week. And then I just already marked this. And then you start over again. So again, it'll be like your North Star. You know, this might change. So, oh shoot, no, actually, sorry guys, right here. This might change week to week. So you might have learned what worked last week and what didn't work this week and how you want to tweak that. So again, this should take no longer than 5 minutes to fill this page out. So again, if this was today, I would have, so like, let's say now it's Monday. So Monday, I would have already had something written here because I wrote that down Sunday. And then I would go back and log all this stuff. So I hope that makes sense, but this shouldn't take no longer than 5 minutes for myself. So after that, so then we're at 10 minutes. So for our take 20 and 20, we're already at 10 minutes. So now this next one is called the wellness log. So this one is also really pretty. It's like a watercolor blooms. It's beautiful. I love this. However, this specific one is unfortunately not available. I just ordered another one of these and they didn't have that same one. I'm just trying to remember when I even ordered it, but it has a cherry blossom print version of this, which is also really pretty. But this specific one, that cover, I couldn't find it. Maybe it's just out of stock, I don't know. But the one I ordered is really pretty as well. So this again should take no longer than 5 minutes. And here we're gonna be just kind of logging different things. So my starting point, the date is January 13th. My starting weight, my clothes size, and then I haven't taken any of these measurements, but I should. I have a small HP printer of some kind, just like a really small handheld printer that I'm going to take some before pic. I actually did. I just need to print them off and put them on there. And then this kind of talks about how to set successful goals. And then it talks about some of my wellness goals. I want to be not worried about the scale. I want to feel good and comfortable in a bathing suit. And really any of my clothes when I'm getting ready to go on a cruise. So that's really top of mind right now. I want to consistently plan and prep for meals. And I want to minimally eat out and stop bad snacking. And then over here they have 5 weeks for each month like this. So I really need to come fill this out. But so Monday, I noted that for the activity, I didn't have no exercises. I just walked around at work. I got about 13,312 steps in. I drank 60 ounces of water and I slept for 6 hours. So I'm actually going to go back and do this today, but I'm going to go back and fill this in because I want to fill in what I ate every day. Even if it wasn't according to meal plan, especially if it was, I want to just note everything so I can kind of go back and see where I'm succeeding and where I'm failing. And if I had to guess right now, I would say I'm probably failing at breakfast and occasionally snacking. So there's that. So it has 5 weeks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That's the last week. And then it starts over. So then for your monthly progress, you're filling everything out that you did on this first page. You're filling all that out again here. And then again, you can take some monthly pictures. And then you're going to reassess your goals. So the goals for this month are this, what your accomplishments were last week or last month. So maybe you brought your lunch every single day. Like that would be an accomplishment if you're not already doing that. Let's say you're like, I want to stop bad snacking, you know, so you brought healthy snacks every day or whatever. And then, you know, did you make any progress on your goals? Let's say you're like, I want to lose, 2 pounds a month or whatever it is. Did you lose 1 pound? Did you lose 2? Did you lose 5? Like what's your progress? And then after you've assessed all this, you've looked at it, what are your plans for the next month? And then this is just like a little reminder. Has it been over 4 weeks since you changed your fitness routine? It might be time to tweak your routine, increase your weights, or try new things. I personally am a Beachbody on-demand member. I don't really think about what I'm going to be doing. I just pick a program and I press play every morning. For me, that works for me. And it's actually something that I'm probably going to plan out in my daily Petite, the monthly view. I'll show you guys that here in just a second. I'll probably pick out the program that I want to work on. I go on a cruise in about 6 weeks, or actually I think it's about 8 weeks until we leave. So I want to plan out like realistically what I'm able to get done. And this is going to be my monthly view here. So I haven't obviously mapped out anything. I have got some weird health stuff going on, and I just went to my doctor yesterday. And I kind of told her what my plan is as far as working out goes, and she supported that until we really get to the bottom of what's going on. But I still want to take care of myself and be active a little bit more than I am now. I think it'll help me feel better. So I'm gonna put that here, and I'll share that with you guys. If you follow me on Instagram, this is something that I'll share with you guys. I don't know about every day, but maybe every few days I'll share about how certain things are going. So yeah, I don't really have to worry about changing my fitness routine. It's already kind of laid out for me, so that's kind of cool. Then it starts out all over again. So I'm really excited about this. Again, it should not take more than 5 minutes to fill this out right here. You're just noting, did you do an activity yesterday? What was your water intake, your steps, and your hours slept? And then just quickly noting what you ate yesterday. Setting your goals, like this might take a little longer, but it's once a month, and you know, you don't have to do that as part of your take 20 and 20. You can do it, you know, as part of like your goal setting routine, or your assessing your progress. You can just include it in that time, or if you don't have time, you can make some. So again, we're at about 15 minutes there, 5 minutes for each of those little small journals that I've showed you guys so far. The last one that I have is my this is going to be my scripture study notebook, or journal. This is something I just actually ordered I think I ordered 2 of this exact journal, because it's a lined journal, and I think they have 4 different covers or different versions of this, but I love the lined journals. I like lines. I'm not a huge fan of dot grids, or I forget what the other, graphs. Yeah, I really just have no need for either of those things. So in here is just kind of something a little bit different. This specific one is like notes that I take at church. So this is an old notebook that I have, but I just thought I'd share, just, you know, I don't want to share the entire notebook with y'all, but so these are just different notes that I take on the sermon that's happening. A lot of the time, or every week, our pastor gives us different like handouts to follow along to, which I like, but I kind of like, he follows the same thing every time, and it's like he chunks things into 4 different categories. So sometimes I'll just note like what the verses that we're reading, like the specific verses for it, and I just kind of jot my notes down for it. So that's what I use this for. And last year I did keep it in my Petite Folio system so that I had it whenever I went to church. But this year I haven't quite thought about what I want to do for like a church notebook. I'm still thinking about that. But what I'm going to keep is just another version of this, and I'm going to be doing scriptures studies in it. So I also have a prayer journal that's separate from this that I really wouldn't want to share with the world. But every morning I do a Bible study. I write in my prayer journal, and then I want to add scripture studying to my daily planning, or to my daily routine. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be picking out a verse from every day in my prayer journal. There's a verse that's in there. So I thought that I'll just grab that verse, jot it down in here, and just really dissect it, study it, see what God's trying to tell me about, or speak to me or to us through these different verses. And I'll kind of break that down and maybe add a prayer with that, or turn that verse into a prayer before I go into my prayer journal, you know, and pray for the normal things or whatever I'm doing in there. So that's a snapshot of that. I did just want to say that I'm saying that I am not saying that this will take me 5 minutes. I did this last so that I'm not on a time constraint. So at the very most, I'm taking 15 minutes to fill out my daily plan, my self-care journal, and my wellness log. And then if my scripture study will likely take me more than 5 minutes, but that's okay. I typically do allocate quite a bit of time in the morning to my Bible study. That's what's really important to me. I like starting my day off like that. So this is not something that I'm going to time, but I think that I used to do my Bible study and then my daily planning, but I think by putting my daily planning first, it's going to allow me to brain dump and not have any other like outside thoughts as I go in to, you know, dig into my Bible study for the day. So I'm pretty excited about that, and then it'll just make sure that I'm doing those things and like helping myself grow as a person as a whole. So I'm really excited about that. And then I will add my scripture studies to the back. So if it's more than 20, that's fine. I just want to make sure that I'm getting my daily planning in, and I'm using my other two journals, my self-care and my wellness journal. So really quickly, I'm going to show you guys how I'm going to put all these back in there real quick. So I usually just will open this up, and I will just kind of, I open it up to the middle of the journal, and then I just kind of adjust it to make it fit good in there. So that one's gonna sit there. This one looks a little tight. So next is the wellness log. So again, I'm gonna find the middle there. It doesn't have to be the middle. I'm just kind of a neat freak, and that just kind of happens to work out for me. Sorry. Again, pulling it through. Then next is my self-care journal. And then last is my Petite Journal. Or not my Petite Journal, my Petite Planner. And that's it. So then we've got all of them in there. We've got them situated. Sometimes I take this entire thing with me to work. Sometimes I don't. If I already have my day planned out. Likely I don't need it to get a lot done, but on my off days, I typically take this with me for whatever errands I need to run. But yeah, that's it. That's a look at my Petite Folio system, how I'm going to be using it in the year 2020, and how I'm going to be using it as part of my 20-minute routine at the start of the day. So I hope you enjoyed this. If you're thinking about joining along with me, feel free to send me a private message on Instagram. I would love to connect with you, and we can be accountability partners and talk to each other about how it's going. I would love that. I love to connect with y'all, so please send me a message if you have any questions. If you'd like to join me, I would love it. All right, that's it for now. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next video.